Hey guys, Greg here, and what I wanted to do today was actually just do a quick book review. And the book that I chose was, you probably guessed it, it's Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And the reason why I did choose this book is because it's very powerful. If you guys don't know, Napoleon Hill actually wrote this book back in March of 1937. And the basis of the book is that he actually interviewed 500 of the most successful people during that time frame. Then he wrote a book on philosophy and a book on the laws of success. So it's a philosophy that if you follow this philosophy, there's a really high chance that you can actually acquire success yourselves, whatever type of success you are looking for in your lives. And the reason why I did choose this book as well is because, excuse me, Napoleon Hill was actually just an average person. He didn't have a formal education. He grew up poor, so there was nothing really special about him. And he really wanted to actually have Andrew Carnegie be his mentor. So he found a way to actually meet Andrew Carnegie in person. He did some work for Andrew Carnegie. Andrew Carnegie finally told him, hey, okay, what I want you to do is actually write a book on success. Can you do this? And he was very intimidated because he said, well, I'm not successful myself. I don't have a college education. I don't even think he finished high school, if I'm remembering correctly. He may or may have, so don't quote me on that. But Andrew Carnegie said, well, can you write a book on success? So he actually took on the challenge, and then he took him about 25 years to actually finish this book, but then he wrote Think and Grow Rich. And the reason why, again, I wanted to bring this book up is because it's very powerful. If you truly follow these principles in this book, I do truly believe myself, again, this is just my own opinion, because I'm actually following these principles and I'm actually getting the success and all of the things are starting to manifest into my life. So I just wanted to post this quick video on review on Think and Grow Rich. So I'm going to grab it now. This is actually the version I have, if you guys can see that. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This is the original unedited 1937 text. Now there are different versions of this book. There are some that actually have more modern examples in it because, again, Napoleon Hill used examples from Thomas Edison, Henry Ford, things like that, and Rockefeller, so John D. Rockefeller. But again, this is the original one, and to me, just me personal preference, I love the originals of a lot of things because to me, the true essence is in the original. So you can pick up this copy. I'll have a link in the description below. It is an affiliate link through Amazon, but if you do click on that, it's just a very convenient way for you to click and go directly to the same version that I have if you are like me and want to get the original version. So what I'm going to do is actually just flip to the table, the contents, and just kind of read through the principles that are in this book, because there's there's pretty much 17 principles of success, and I'm just going to read off the ones that are in the table of contents, just to kind of give you a preview or an idea in case you were actually thinking, hey, should I get this book or should I not, and you were kind of playing with that thought in your mind. But again, Napoleon Hill took 25 years to actually write this book on success. He interviewed 500 of the most successful people during his time frame. Again, this was published in 1937, and he took a piece of each one of those people and put it in his book. So again, when you read this book, you can actually take those bases, pretty much like having 500 mentors in your life through a book, and apply these principles. So here we go. So the first principle is actually desires. The first step to riches is what he calls it. So you got to have a burning and definiteness of purpose, of burning desires, how Napoleon Hill would describe it for anything in life. Think of E.T. He's pretty famous nowadays. He says, if you want to be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you will become successful. And he kind of explains that how, if you're underwater and you need to come up for air, that's the only thing that's on your mind is coming up for air. So if you think of success as far as keep a laser focus on what you want to do, then you will actually be able to acquire your success. And again, just reading straight from the book. So the second step to riches is actually having faith. Now, I'm not preaching any type of religion on anyone. I have my own personal beliefs when it comes to a specific organized religion, but we'll get into that in this video. Again, you need to have some type of faith, because faith definitely moves mountains. That is true. Dr. Martin Luther King describes it as having faith is like walking up a staircase without being able to see the next step in front of you, but having faith in knowing that it's there. Again, I paraphrase what he said. The third step to riches is auto-suggestion. Now, again, you do want to definitely read up on auto-suggestion and how that plays a role in becoming successful. So, again, I'll leave that for you to read. Mystery. Woo. Step number 5 is specialized knowledge. Again, you do want to have a become an expert in whatever field it is that you want to go in, whether it's network marketing, whether it's real estate, whether it's sales, whether it's insurance, any type of business you want. If you want to help other people, because again, Zig Ziglar and says, the more people you help in return actually will come back and help you out. So the more people you help become successful, that's how you become successful. That's the law of success, the law of compensation. Another book I actually recommend reading is called The Go-Giver. Again, I'll probably do a book. If you guys like this video, please like it, share it, comment below, subscribe to this channel. I will actually, based on your suggestions, if you want me to do another quick review on another book, I will definitely have that. As you can see through the camera, I have tons of books back here that I've been reading over the past couple of years. Actually, just helped me develop my mindset and change my paradigm. The next part is imagination, the fifth step to riches. You do have to have a great imagination, because again, whatever you create in your mind, it will become reality. Again, Napoleon Hill says, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. So again, imagination is key. And I do apologize if I'm going through these pretty quickly. Again, I don't want to make this video too long. I just want you guys to actually watch it, be able to enjoy it in one setting, whether you're walking or just relaxing or driving, to be able to do this and go through this entire book review, just to give you better ideas if you would like to purchase this book. The sixth step to acquiring riches is organized planning. Again, you do need to have a great blueprint for whatever it is you want to do. Daily habits, you need to map those out, put time frames even next to them. So say if you only have an hour a day because you're really busy to work on your business. Again, map that out. What are you going to do in that hour? You're going to do things in 15-minute increments, or spend 1 hour reading or talking to people, going to networking events. Again, you want to map that out and write it out just so you can visually see what you need to do. And so again, you do need to have or be organized with your planning. The next step, which is the seventh step to riches, is decision. So you definitely need to make decisions fairly quickly. I'm not saying you do things in the same day, but you do need to be fairly quickly with your decisions, because the longer you wait, the longer you procrastinate, then what happens? Years go by and you haven't accomplished anything. And you always will have that little voice in the back of your mind as you say, wondering what your life would have been like if you took that initial risk or that chance on a business, or just something that, conquered that fear that you wanted to conquer years ago, but you never did. The eighth step to riches is persistence. And then you do need to, it's on your road to success, as some of you guys may already know, it does take a lot of time, hard work, and dedication. So you do need to persist and resist through that negative. You need to resist the negative influence and gravity that comes into your life, because once you start to go on this journey, you will have people that come into your life and try to attack you, whether they do it on purpose or not. It could even be some of your family and friends. And again, they love you, and they're not doing it on purpose because they want you to kind of stay comfortable and not see you get hurt. It's kind of like the analogy where you think of crabs trying to climb out of a bucket, and the other crab pulls the leg down and drags the other one back down, so they kind of just stay complacent. The ninth step to riches is the power of a mastermind. Now, actually, I am part of 2 masterminds myself. I actually co-host one with my other partner, Darrell. I'll have a link to that mastermind in this description as well if you want to check it out. Also, I'm part of it, which is more of a digital online one that we do. We do meet in person sometimes, but mostly it's online. And I do have one that's actually in-person mastermind, where other like-minded entrepreneurs come together. We all speak and mastermind together just to help each other in our businesses. So again, that's part of this book as well. It talks about the mastermind. The 10th step to riches is the mystery of sex transmutation. Now again, that's a mystery, and I will leave that for you to read, to decipher what Napoleon Hill meant by sex transmutation, because it may not be what you actually think. So definitely just read that chapter yourself. The 11th step to riches is the subconscious mind. Now, one of my, I guess you could say, digital mentors that I've yet to meet in person, but I'm going to, is Bob Proctor. Now again, I have a desire to meet Bob Proctor in person, because he really got me to understand the power of the subconscious mind just by watching him on YouTube and reading his book. I think I have his book over here somewhere. Well, again, that could be another review later, but again, when your subconscious mind, again, I have a blog post. I will have a link in the description as well with my blog on planetgreenzen.com. It's called your subconscious mind is like your personal genie, so use it wisely. So again, if you've ever seen the movie The Secret or read the book The Secret, they really go talk about the law of attraction. But again, before you even get to the law of attraction, it all starts with your mind, the subconscious mind. So whatever you think, you do manifest into reality. So again, just keep that in mind when it comes to the subconscious. I'm really big on trying to help people change their subconscious and paradigm and just think differently about a lot of things that we were taught at since we were kids. The 12th step to riches is the brain. Now, to me, the subconscious mind leads to the brain, and when I think of the brain, I think of the mind, because again, everything starts in the mind. So the way Earl Nightingale describes success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. And again, do this test yourself. Go outside or in your house, do a 365-degree turn. No matter where you are, look at everything that you come in contact with in your sight. Everything it's starting to mind. You know, my house that I'm in right now, starting someone's mind, saying, hey, we should have a more comfortable way of living. Let me think about how to do this. And then look, boom, houses, our cell phones, this camera I'm speaking to you guys, and the internet. This all started in the mind. And the reason why I really bring that up is because when you guys, again, when you're on your road to success, you have people try to attack you and bring you down and just make you go back complacent just like they are, because they never accomplish their dreams and goals. I'm not trying to be mean, I'm just speaking real from personal experience and from other people. And just again, think of just people in history. Think of the Wright brothers. They wanted to create flight for people. They wanted to fly. And then back then people said, hey, men are not, people are not meant to fly. And they wanted to burn them at the stake for being heretics. So, but then what happened? They went through that resistance. They kept their dream alive, burning desire, definiteness of purpose. They followed these principles, and look, now we get anywhere in the world within 24 hours. So think about that. Again, our cell phones have more technology in it now than the space shuttle that landed on the moon back in 1969. Again, guys, powerful stuff when you really just break it down. The 13th step to riches is the sixth sense. Again, you do need to develop some skill sets and some senses that's not really taught in your life or in school. A lot of people may think you're crazy when you start to talk about this stuff and develop it, but again, there's so many things that are kind of hidden from us, and it's reality in our minds. Again, I'm not going to go into details with that, but just read this chapter for yourself. And then chapter 15, which is clearing the brain for riches, how to outwit the 6 ghosts of fear. So to me, that's actually a very powerful chapter. Also, another book that Napoleon Hill did write is called Outwitting the Devil. That is a very powerful book. I will have that in the description as well. Again, an affiliate link to that book if you guys choose to click on it and actually get the book. But again, those are the different principles that this book describes, Think and Grow Rich. Again, I will have this in the description below. So if you guys did like this book review, please give me a shout out. Comment below, let me know what you think. What do you want to see reviewed? Give me your thoughts on this book, if it helped you in your lives, or if you really believe in the power of the subconscious mind and manifesting infinite intelligence from the universe, just from thought. So again, comment below. If you like this, please subscribe to this channel, share the video, like it, and I will definitely do another book review soon. So hope you guys have a great day, and thank you for your time.